So today we're getting Laura's new CD. What do we have here? Ooh.
Okay.
So,
we have to listen to it.
Oh yeah.
Make sure. I'm gonna open one.
Today is a new day. It's very early in the morning. It's like 6:30 because it's cool. But anyways, we moved all this stuff out. And we built one of these things, and we bought one of these things. It's really not that complicated. You can buy it at Costco. Pretty fantastic. But we did this because we have too much stuff. All this up here, it's going to get in the way when we start building and putting in the ceiling. We need to be able to move around. So our idea is to take a majority of this stuff and get it out of the way over here, and leave kind of the big stuff up here so we can still work around everything. There's just a lot of stuff on the back walls and all the other stuff, and it just needs to be moved. So that's what our plan is for today. It's looking better in here, huh? Get rid of these boxes. And here's that bathroom vanity that I kept never showing you. Does it look good? I think it looks pretty good. It's really nice, huh? Things are getting even better. It's looking more open. So keep working. Okay, so me and Laura are tearing down what used to be our sound booth. If you remember what it looked like, there's a little bit of flashback. We're tearing it down because there's no space for it. And also, we're thinking about an easier way of doing a sound booth without it being so heavy. So we're thinking of something lighter that we can move around the house, and it would just not be this giant box. I don't know what I was doing. There's like a million screws into this thing. Like, why are there so many? Didn't need that many, but I put them in. We have a lot of work ahead of us, and that's what we're doing right now. Other than that, we did move a lot of things over here, and we still got a long way to go over there. So yeah. All right, making good progress. It's part of the sound booth. We still got 3 more walls over there, but it's all good. Only a handful of walls left. So here we are as a new day. We actually got a little tied up yesterday with taking apart the sound booth that we had over there. It's all put away now, but we're making great progress here. Or hopefully all this will be gone, and if not, most of it will. And then we'll just deal with like the big furniture. We can move that to the center or something, and deal with some other stuff that's on that side. It'll be good. So we got a lot ahead of us. Okay, new update. It has been a while. We got most of this cleared. Most of it, not all of it. This is looking pretty crazy. So yeah, this is really full, but this is nice and empty. So things are looking better. It's starting to really open up finally. And then over here, we got this cleared too. This was ridiculous. But, you know, things are better now. Okie dokie. So this is where we're at with things. We have moved all the furniture out of over there, and we're now over here, and we just covered everything up. It's just our couches and Pop's couches and stuff like that. So that's all that's there in a bed or two. But we have this space all finally open. You can walk around, and it's nice and big and whew, super good. Now we can work around here, huh? I think it'll be good. Then all we have left is some of this stuff. Welcome to a new day. We're gonna put up a header for this doorway. That's what me and Pops are working on right now. And then we're gonna put up our, what's the top part of that stuff called? Yeah, and then we're gonna put up a top plate. So we're doing the top plate. And basically what a top plate is it supports all the walls to make sure that they are square and tied together. So that's what we're working on right now. But we got that header in. Header's done. It looks good. We put insulation in it. It's good to go. So we hit a snag here. We're trying to deal with this board right here. But basically there's a giant gap. Like we need to nail it down, but that is tweaked out. So we need to pull it. So we're gonna use this to do that. Okay, so we're working on the top plates. We got this portion done over here. And you know, we got this one. So we have this whole wall all the way to the back side. And we have to deal with the one that goes from here all the way to the other end. Right now, we're working on this, and then we have to deal with this really long piece over here, and that goes all the way through. So that's where we're at with it. Okay, so we finished all the top plates all the way across. Sorry for moving quickly. All of them are done. And basically now we are going to put a brace that goes from like the top of the wall down to the ground. That way everything is nice and square. Now we put in these support beams here to keep the walls straight, and now they're all pretty much good and square relatively. So as you can see, we have braces here, we have one here, and then there's another one on that opposite side over here. So right now we're actually gonna work on the ledgers, which is a fancier term to say rim joists, but this is for the ceiling. So this is gonna go up there where that red line is. So that'll be fun. Yeah. So there's board number 1. That's our first ledger. It was very difficult to put up, but maybe another 1.25, and we're good on this wall. And there is board number 2. It is all good. Well, I mean, mostly. We got to deal with this little gap, which is not good, but so we got a problem here. All right, so we're working on the 4th board right now, and we have to cut a piece for this side, and then we'll use the other opposite end of whatever's left here to fill that tiny gap in that corner too. And then what will happen, and this will be a while before it happens, we'll put another ledger on top of this beam here on the back side, so then all the BCIs can sit on top of this beam and then like butt up against the ledger. But we don't have to do that for a little while. We need to deal with these first so we can figure out where all the hangers go for it to hang on. And then we'll have another problem because this wall doesn't finish with this wall, so we have to put in some type of support beam across, and then this will be fine. We can put our BCIs, out that way or whatever, and we should be good. But until then, we're just gonna deal with these ledgers and then move on to the next part when we get there. All right, got that one up. That was much harder to do for whatever reason. And then we got that piece we'll put up here. And then, yeah, so we're looking good. Okay, got that one in. Got it all done all the way. All of them. Look at that. It's even done on this side. So, stage, whatever stage this is. So this stage is totally good. We got everything can go. So now we need a contractor to mark out all the lines of where all the hangers will be. And then we can start throwing up the ceiling, which will be hard, but we'll be that much closer to a boxed-in house. Well, I don't think you guys have seen me this entire video, but this is a new day, so it wouldn't really matter. But I really need a tripod. This is not working. As I was saying, good to see you. This is the best I can do. I need to bring my tripod in here. I really don't know why I don't have it in here, but this should work. I think it'll be fine. But I wanted to tell you guys about everything that's been kind of going on. Also wanted to talk about the CD real fast, but we did a lot of stuff in this 2 weeks of work. I mean, the walls and the bracing, the top plates, the ledgers, finishing the floor, digging the water, there was a lot. I mean, there's a lot of things between the last video and this video, and I think the next video I'm gonna put out hopefully will be dealing with the BCIs and putting in the roof. But yeah, I also wanted to tell you about Laura's CD. It's the first thing you saw in this video, and it's a children's CD. It's called The Heart of a Child, and this isn't your typical children's CD in the sense that the songs aren't your stereotypical children's songs. These are songs that even adults will love, and children will love them too because they're wonderful songs. And we did something special with this one. We actually had a school in Roseburg, Oregon, where we had individual students of their class actually read memory verses. So within this CD, there are tons and tons of memory verses for adults and children to learn. And after they hear them so many times, and then they hear the songs, and I think it'll be a really good thing for them in their spiritual growth and spiritual walk. It's been a blessing to me to work on this project, so I've actually learned a handful of memory verses myself. But yeah, we've been getting a lot of good feedback on this album, especially from a lot of parents, obviously. They're just thankful that it's not your stereotypical type of album, but it has been really a blessing in their lives, and it's been awesome. So if you want to check that out, like I said, there'll be a link in the description down below to lead you to Laura's website. You can buy the physical or the digital copy. Lots of good stuff happening, lots of work ahead of us, like I've been saying for the last couple of videos. I pray that we see you guys in the next video and we get to do the roof and get to do other things, hopefully. It might be a week or two before you see that video, or if we get there, whatnot. But I'm gonna keep you guys updated every step of the way. I think it's just so cool to also have a memory log of where we started and where we are now. And I just came in here to film this part right here, and it just felt so weird to walk into a building that someday, very soon hopefully, could be our place, to be our own place. And it's starting to really take shape. And yeah, man, it's just incredible. God's blessings are just fantastic. So I hope you continue on through this week. I will see you guys in the next video. I've been doing some other things in the background. I don't know if you guys have heard of the Collective Voices Facebook group. It is a open floor forum that I decided to start with a couple friends of mine. Most definitely go check that out if you're interested in it, or if you're a young adult. The group is meant for you to be a part of difficult topics and discussions and really voice your opinion within the conversation about it. So look out for that. It'll probably be all over my Facebook and my Instagram, that kind of thing. But other than that, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you don't see me, well, chances are I'll be at the Savior's feet.